Alright, first off, fuck my shirt. It's just a shirt that I just wear around the house, man. When I don't have anything to do, I just want to be lazy, watch anime, get on YouTube, and just make this video. So, forget it. I'm not dressing up for no YouTube. I'm giving you the real. That's what my channel has turned into after I got that second strike. So, oh yeah, and I can't do anything about that freaking noise because I don't have the money to buy no freaking microphone. So y'all just gonna have to wait about that fan noise if it's on this video, because sometimes that fan noise from my computer, it doesn't be on some videos, but it be on the majority of my videos, so it might be on this one. But alright, podcast, I'm gonna say this is number 8. Where my phone at? Podcast number, I'm thinking it's number 8. I'm going on YouTube, like, figure out if it's number 8 or not, because the last time I uploaded a podcast was like 2 weeks ago. Because, and that's what I'm about to get into. Yep, podcast number 8, because my last one was Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell y'all all about my Thanksgiving and stuff like that, but alright, this podcast number 8. My last podcast was 2 weeks ago, bro. And it was basically because I didn't have internet. Straight up. Like, it's killing me. We moved out of, like, the struggle. Quote unquote. We moved out of that. And we supposed to always have everything on. Cable, internet, heat, water, well, I was about to say gas, but gas is heat. That's why you want it. Forget electricity, internet, food, and anything else we need. We basically got all of those except for the last week has been torture for me because we didn't have internet. Now, my mom didn't pay the internet bill. She didn't pay it. They was switching over to some new, like, company. We switched over to, like, some new company that's with DirecTV. But nobody knows how to pronounce the company's name. Nobody knows how to do that. It's spelled EXEDE. I don't know how to pronounce it, dude. So I'm not even gonna say it. And I'm sitting here freaking having to go to the library during my lunch breaks at work, like when I don't have to work, just so I can get my fix of freaking internet. But some days I didn't go to the library at all. I just came to the house and just watched TV and stuff, which is some stuff on TV that I actually enjoy watching. Like, I've really been enjoying watching, like, the movie channels, like HBO and Stars and all that, because we got DirecTV. So with DirecTV, if you just get the regular package, you get a crap ton of freaking channels. Like, for real, you get literally every movie channel. You get all the regular channels, and then all the, like, third-party channels. All of them. The only channels that you don't get is, like NFL Plus and stuff like that, like NBA. I think we got NBA TV. I don't even know, but stuff like that, like channels and stuff like that, like upstart channels. Like, we don't get the Blaze, we don't get NFL Plus, we don't get NBA TV and stuff like that. Like, that's those plus channels, but we got every single channel and stuff. So I've just been watching, like, a bunch of movie channels on TV. And a bunch of TV shows that I used to watch when I was watching TV, like Alaskan Bush People, Mythbusters, Steven Universe, Clarence, all of that, and just HBO and stuff like that. And I've been enjoying it. I'm not going to say I wasn't enjoying it, because I have been enjoying it, because I have been watching it. But I cannot live without internet, man. I'm a 22-year-old man as of this year, December 10th. I'm 22. I need the internet. I grew up. I didn't grow up in the internet like how my siblings did. I grew up while the internet was growing up. That's what I did. Like when the internet was growing up, that's when I grew up. And so I'm like dipped in freaking internet like need. Like cause TV started really like to fail in like 2000, I want to say 2010, but not really in 2010. Maybe 2012 is when TV started to like dip because a whole bunch of channels started claiming bankruptcy because nobody was watching TV like that anymore. They was on the internet watching Netflix, watching Crunchyroll, watching Hulu, all of that. And then there's a whole bunch of sites on freaking the internet that you can go on to watch freaking TV shows for free, and you won't have to pay for cable. So it's like, why would I ever pay for cable? Why would I pay like $100 for internet and cable when I could just pay $50 for internet? Like, come on. Or even lower than that, depending on who you with and how much high-speed internet you want and how much bandwidth you want. So it's like, why would I ever do that? So I haven't been into TV for a very, very long time now. But I don't think like this past week, like we just got internet yesterday. Like just got internet yesterday, man. It was crazy. I was so excited. Me and my little sister was upstairs dancing around because we just like they grew up in the internet. I grew up with the internet, so we was just elated, dude. Just so excited, man. Just dancing around, singing "We Are Family," yeah. And running around and stuff. So yeah. I went straight too far from like what I was really talking about. I'm trying to think of what I was talking about, and my computer keep doing that because I got no disk space up here, and I've already fixed that, but I don't know why it keeps doing that. So y'all just gonna have to deal with that every time I make these live streams. Every time, well, I can't even live stream because of the strikes on my channel. But every time I make these podcasts, and every time I make these videos, so just deal with it, dude. Don't even worry about it. Luckily, it doesn't happen that often. It happens like every like maybe 4 minutes, probably. I don't know. It don't happen that often though. But yeah. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, me. What was happening this past week? Yeah. I'm drinking this. This is Minute Maid Berry. Oh. Yes, finally. Like this, I'm not using my webcam, the one that I bought. I'm not using this one right here, because even though if I sit back this far, the video, there's really no difference from my laptop's webcam and this webcam. And this is a webcam I bought that was like, I think it was like $50. No, it was probably around 50, maybe 60 some dollars, and it's supposed to be a 720 HD webcam, and it's only 480p, and it can't focus. So if I bring something like this back here, you'll be able to see it just like you see it now. But if I do this, that junk will be blurry as crap, man. And if you go back and watch some of my other freaking podcast, you would see that I'm telling the truth and what I'm talking about. But during that rant, I finally figured out what I was talking about mainly. Alright, what happened to me this week? My last podcast was Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was good. Even though I was in my room again, that's what I do. Everybody was upstairs having a good time, but I did try to socialize a little bit. I did go upstairs and was up there for like 2 hours. around everybody, hearing my aunts going, "Where your girlfriend at? Why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't doing that?" Just, oh God, I love them. I love my aunts and my cousins and stuff. I love them. But golly, man, like I just was like, I need to go. Like for real, I just need to go, dude. So I keep fixing my shirt, man, because I don't like how my collar is. I probably should have put on a different shirt, but whatever. Before this video, I was out. I was asleep, man. I woke up this morning. I made pancakes from scratch. My pancakes was like that thick. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. There's one in my refrigerator right over here. Good God. It froze. Everything froze. My pancake froze. Now it's half eaten, and I got some parts of like another pancake that I ate this morning. I think. So look, that's how big it is, dude. Let me try to. Hold up. If I do this, y'all can see it a little bit because I'm covering the light, so there's not that much glare. But look at how big this freaking pancake is. Look how thick that is. Now, look at this. You see how big it is right there? I ate the piece that's missing, and I had two of those, and these two little pieces that's right here came from the other two because it was like burnt. I burnt it a little bit, but this mess is frozen. It wasn't even, well, it was in my refrigerator for a while, and my little refrigerator is really, really good. Look at this. It is frozen to the plate, man. That's not the pancake. Like it's frozen to, I got freaking, look at that. Look at that ice on the bottom of my plate. Now I got ice on the bottom of my plate. Frozen freaking hard as a rock pancake. I'm gonna have to put that in the microwave and unfreeze that. And something that's been going on in my microwave is that, like, I'll put it on 35 seconds one time. One time I put it on 35 seconds. Press start. 4 seconds went by and it completely shut off. I don't know if my microwave is short-circuiting or what's going on. But it's been doing that for a while now. And if y'all know what's going on with it, let me know, because I still haven't researched it or even looked it up. But since it's supposed to be a community and we're supposed to be in this YouTube thing together, help me out. Like, tell me, let me know what's going on. Yeah, when pancakes and stuff I cook pancakes. I cook like probably 10. Yeah, it was 10. I cooked 10 of those big pancakes like that, and my brothers and sisters ate like one. Because all they needed was one. They don't need like 3 like me. I ate 2, and then I still got half of this like giant one. But the other one wasn't as big as this one, but it was as thick as this one. But it wasn't as like big in diameter as that one. But it was as thick as that one. But yeah, man, my Thanksgiving was cool. It was good. Everybody came over here. We had a good time. A lot of food over here. Lot of food. I think we had turkey. And it is 7 people that live in this house, including my mom and dad, 3 sisters, one little brother, and me. So that turkey lasted for about, I think we had about 3 turkeys that was cooked, that we had to save and put in our refrigerator, that we ate like days after that, for like maybe like a week or a little bit more. Like for real. Yeah, like hold on, let me see. Had to been like, alright, so Thanksgiving was there. Yeah, it was a week. Yeah, because I don't remember eating turkey like any other time. So it was a week. And then after that, my mom cooked like another turkey, and we ate that. But that turkey had spoiled because by that time, like everybody got tired of eating turkey. So we once you cooked it and we ate what we ate from that turkey, and there was still some meat in that turkey, and the turkey was in its juices. It stayed in that freaking like that big crock pot for like maybe 2-3 days, just out on the counter, and people just forgot about it, and it spoiled. And it started stinking in the kitchen and stuff. So I had to go outside, take it all the way in the backyard, dig a hole, and throw it in the hole and cover the hole and stuff. That's what you're supposed to do with food like that. You're not supposed to just throw it in the backyard. You're supposed to dig a hole, throw it in the hole, and then let nature take over. It's gonna break down, decompose, and all of that. And then the worms and stuff out there are gonna get some food and stuff. And then your soil gonna be better. Like, at least that's what I know. Because I know when I started doing that at my last house where I lived, because I didn't used to do this like all my life. I started doing it when I was in high school. Before we moved here, I started doing that at my last house. And the spot that I threw the food in, where I dug the hole at, like the grass grew better. Like the grass was taller and it was greener. So I was like, hey, this actually really, really works. Let me keep doing this and stuff. So yeah, that was good. We had a lot. It was a lot of mac and cheese. Thankfully, I went up there and got me some before it was all gone, because people wasn't really eating like they were supposed to and stuff. But yeah, and I had mac and cheese, some awesome mashed potatoes, some amazing freaking like strawberry cake. Oh my god! But it wasn't even strawberry cake. It was like regular cake with like white icing on the top with like strawberries on it. But it was like it tasted like kind of like not pound cake. It had the consistency of like when you eat carrot cake and how the actual cake tastes, not the icing or anything, with like white vanilla icing on the top, but not a lot. Just the perfect amount. I don't know how my aunt did this. It was amazing. With strawberries like on the top of it. I mean, just thinking about that cake right now, man, it was like, And plus, they was in there because, don't know, I have diabetes. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I didn't even eat that much. I only had 2 plates. And the 2 plates that I had was my regular food, the food that I got up there when everybody was eating regular food, not dessert, and then 2 pieces of cake, and that was it. I didn't eat anything else. Like, nothing. And there was a bunch of sodas there. I had probably 2 sodas, which I shouldn't have did, but I had 2 sodas. I was cool though. I wasn't feeling bad. And then that was it. And then some juice and some water, like for real. And then my aunt was up there. Oh yeah, and the second piece of cake I had was like this delicious chocolate cake that I put in the microwave. And when I put it in the microwave, it was just the right amount of warm, where the icing was just falling like this off of it. Oh my god, like that junk get me excited right now. But yeah, man, it was good. And my aunt's just sitting there, look at him. He know he ain't supposed to eat that cake. Look at him, he ain't supposed to eat that cake. And they saying it like I can't hear them. They right in front of me. Like I'm right here, they right there, saying it like, look at him. He know he ain't supposed to get. Look at him eat that. Yeah, that's why he was in the hospital all the time. He was sucking. And I'm just like, I'm not even getting that much. I'm only getting 2 pieces. It's not like I'm getting the whole cake and then taking it downstairs and eating it in my room. Like, no. Like, come on now. But, hey, they were saying it like that, though, man. But I kind of laughed it off and stuff. And jump. I'm doing this because my ear got hot. I don't know if that happened to y'all, but sometimes my ears be getting, like, really hot. And jump. It be getting, like, really warm. I got to cool it down and stuff because it's irritating. And this is cold, so it helps. After that, after Thanksgiving, like nothing really happened other than the internet getting shut off. After Thanksgiving, it was normal, like for real normal. It was really normal. Other than Other than, y'all were just reading something up here. Other than my freaking manager, who I hate, y'all all know her name. If you know her name, say her name. Cheryl. My manager Cheryl. Getting on my nerves like crazy, man. Like, oh my God. It's like, with me, I don't like to argue. Because for one, and this is the only reason why I don't like to argue, like straight up, because I don't like to have real arguments. Like real arguments, like playful arguments is cool with me. Like arguments like me and my friends be having about sports, or like if I'm with a chick and we just playfully arguing with each other back and forth. You know what I'm talking about, dudes. Like that playfulness stuff. Like I don't mind that. I actually enjoy that. But like real arguments, I'm not gonna get into no real argument, dog. And it's really because of my parents. When I was little, all they did was argue like crazy. And I just used to think, why the heck do people argue? Like, don't you understand like the right answer? Like, that's right. Like, whether or not you think you right, you not. Like, can't you see that you wrong? But then once I grew up, I started to realize that sometimes some people just can't see where they wrong. And sometimes some people just don't want to see they wrong. And sometimes some people think that they are right. Like for real. All those three things. Sometimes some people don't want to see it, don't want to see that they wrong. Sometimes some people can't see that they wrong. And sometimes some people think they're right. And that's what I started to understand, because I started getting those type of arguments when I was in high school and stuff. And I started to realize, like, hey, it's more than just one person's right and that's it in an argument. Like, it's another freaking side to it. Like, it's my side to it. I'm right. Like, I think I'm right. So, yeah, but I still don't like arguing. And my manager, Cheryl, I just don't want to freaking, like, here's all I want to do, man. Don't know I work at a grocery store and I stock frozen food. So my hands my hands be like this, like all the time. Frozen like that all the time, bro. Just completely blocks. Like, it's like, go in your refrigerator. No, if you got a deep freezer, because deep freezers are like colder than like regular refrigerator freezers. But you can still do this in a refrigerator freezer. But it's gonna be harder. Go in your deep freezer or your freezer, in your refrigerator, and put your hands in there and put them under the coldest thing in there, and then wait about a good 5 to 10 minutes. And when your body can literally, when you can literally feel the feeling like go back out of your fingertips and go to the palm of your hand, that's how my hands feel for hours at a time, like a day, when I'm working, like all the time. And I've gotten used to it, but I still just don't like that feeling, man, because then I had to figure out how to freaking grab stuff and hold stuff without the use of my freaking fingers, because I couldn't grab it like this. I had to grab it like and stuff, but I got used to it and I know how to do it now. Like, I know how to tie my shoes with ice cold block hands with no feeling in the fingertips. But yeah, so what I like to do at work is just go in, clock in, go in the back, get me some ice out of the ice thing. Like, we get free ice, we get as much ice as we want. Give me some ice in my cup that I bring to work. Get some like water, put it in the cup, because my mouth and my throat be drying out, because I have to be working in these big tail freezers that, like, the freezer, it dries everything out and makes it cold, so I be breathing that air in and it be drying out my mouth and my freaking throat. So I have to keep that water with me so I can keep my mouth and my throat hydrated, or else it would like freaking hurt. So go and get that, and then start work. Go in the freezer, take food and stuff off the pallet, put it on the cart, and take it out and start stocking it. That's what I like to do until it's time for me to go on break. And I go on break, and I get off break, go right back to work, and then when I finish with work, I go home. That's what I want to do. I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I don't mind helping out customers, because customers really don't bother you like that. Even though I do work in a grocery store, and there is a lot of old people in there that do come in there and then ask like, where my eyes at? Like, have you seen my cart that I'm pushing in front of me? Like, where is that? Like, who am I even talking to? I can't even see your face even though I'm looking at you and pointing to other stuff. Like, do you know where my son went even though I don't have a son? I had all daughters? Like, yeah, old people like that be coming in there, man. Like, ooh, that reminded me. I'm going to get back to what I was talking, but that reminded me of something. Like, the reason why, and this is something like personal to me, the reason why, like, I've really gotten serious about like my diabetes, because when I first got it, like, it was serious because I almost died, but I didn't really think of it in like a serious way of like, hey, I'm gonna die right now, nigga. I didn't think of that until I started working at my job, and it was this old lady that used to come in there. You know, she was walking around and stuff. She was a nice lady. She had all her teeth, all her limbs, and stuff, and just walking around. And she asked me questions and stuff. I always say hey to me every time she come in and stuff. I used to help her out and stuff, and it was cool. Until one day, she came in there, and she had like 2 fingers missing, a bunch of teeth missing, and both of her legs from the knee down was gone. And she was like in this motorized like cart, motorized chair. And I'm just looking at her like, what the heck happened to her? And so I'm just like, alright, what's going on with her? And I finally put 2 and 2 together, and it's because she was a diabetic and she didn't listen to her freaking doctors and stuff when they said stay away from a lot of salt and a lot of sugar. You can't stay away from salt and sugar completely, because some stuff is just naturally salty and some stuff is just naturally sugary. But try to stay away from a lot of it. Diet and exercise. She didn't listen. So, when she didn't listen, she started losing her limbs. I don't know what went first, her legs or her fingers or her teeth. But that's what happened. And I was like, oh God, I got to get in shape, because I'm not trying to lose a leg. Like, and I was thinking about that at work too, man. I was like, what would it be like me just stacking stuff? Because, you know, I don't want to talk to anybody, so I got a lot of time to like reflect on my life and just think about stupid stuff and come up with like jokes and stuff like that, and like video ideas. So I'm just thinking, just stocking like broccoli and stuff in the freezer. I'm just thinking like, what would it be like to freaking have like no leg? How would that feel to me? Because you know, once you lose a limb, people be like, I can still feel my freaking, like somebody that lost an arm. They be like, I can still feel my arm. I can still feel my fingertips. Like I can still feel myself doing this, or like if I wiggle like my little nub, I can feel my arm move. Like sometimes I go to like pick stuff up with my freaking non-existent arm, and I realize that it's not there anymore, but it feels like it's there. Like, how would that even feel like to you? Like, I was just thinking of that, and it was just so interesting to me. So I was like, wow, that would be insane. But I do not want that to happen to me. I don't want to lose a limb at all, man. So I got to get back in shape. But my exercise really is work. That's my exercise. Like, that's not how I stay in shape, but that is like how I get around and move, because I got to push these heavy tail carts that weigh, they got to weigh at least like maybe 200 pounds, anywhere from like 150 to 200 pounds full of food on carts that's like as tall as me, and I'm 6'2". Food stacked up all the way to my head and a little bit above my head like that, and I got to push these big tail carts. So I'm pushing these carts, walking 50 yards from, like, actually it's more than 50 yards, walking like about 60, maybe 70 yards from my freezer all the way to the frozen area in our grocery store. Then doing all of that, putting up, bending down, coming up, getting on my knees, putting stuff up, and all of that, which is killing my freaking body. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to quit next year. Seriously, because I can't take it no more. Every time I bend down and put something on the shelf, my back start hurt. Every time I get down on my knees to put something underneath on one of the bottom shelves that I got to go all the way in the back to put stuff in, every time I get up, my knees be like, hold on, nigga. Like snap into place and stuff like that. And I be like, ah. And that jump just be hurting, man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep doing that. Like, for real. I'm breaking my body up, and I'm not even old enough to be breaking my body up. I can't be doing this, man. Like, for real. I'm just not about to keep doing this. So, I'm just going to have to find other work. Because I'm not about to keep breaking my damn body up over no BS. So, there you go. But, yeah, that's the way I get my exercise in. I try to eat right. And for real, having these many pancakes with, like, even though there's sugar-free syrup, like it's sugar-free syrup, I'll show it to you. Here it is. It's sugar-free syrup from Food Lion. I gotta turn it like that because the freaking light is glaring on it. Hold on. Right there. Sugar-free syrup for Food Lion. That's what it is. And 0 sugars, 95 milligrams of sodium and stuff. 1/4 cup sugar. Yeah. So only 40 calories. That ain't a lot at all. Even though this is sugar-free syrup, you still can't eat a lot of it. And I just bought this today, and it's like half gone because my brothers and sisters used it. Not just because I used it, so don't get it twisted. Even with the sugar-free stuff, it don't be 100% sugar-free. It just means they didn't add any sugar to it. So the natural sugars from where they got it from is already in there. But the 0 sugar thing means they didn't add any sugar to it in order to make it sweeter or any type of better and stuff. So, yeah, I'm talking about work. My manager, Cheryl, let me get back to her. I hate her with a passion. This whole past week was torture because I don't know why she does this. I seriously don't know why she does this. But Monday, she wanted, like, see, there it is, my computer again, low disk space. But she talked to our head manager, whose name is Stan, and she wanted us to work together for some reason. Like, she keep telling, like, freaking, she told him to make us work together and stuff. I don't know why. Because I was doing fine where I was over there in Frozen, and she working dairy. But I think it's because this week, my real reason why I think it's because she wants somebody to talk to because she get lonely. She wants somebody to talk to. She hears Stock Crew, which I used to be on before I went to Frozen. She heard them talking and laughing and cackling over there. It don't bother me because I don't want to talk to them. Like, I don't want to talk to them at all. So it don't bother me. But she be hearing them talk and cackle, and she be trying to talk with them, and they be talking back a little bit, but they don't stay in conversation with her. They go back to what they talking about, what they doing. And she get freaking lonely, and she wants somebody to talk to. So that's the real reason why I think she freaking told Stan to make us work together. And then we had to freaking work together this week. So she was in my ear talking about dumb stuff I don't want to hear about at all. I just want to work and then go home. Like, all week. You know, my grandson, he does this and he does that. Man, you know that Xbox One? Man, all of this and all that stuff. Ooh, what's going on with the world? Man, I went to the other store and they, you know, eggs are $15 out. man, you know, all this other stuff. Blah. I'm just like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Like, please shut up. Please. I was literally like, I was like, so that's how it's gonna be. Oh, I'm about to get tortured. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Oh, I was like, please let me take an overdose of something so I can die. Like, what's a pill? What a pill aisle at? We got a pill aisle. Let me go over there and just take like the whole bottle of ibuprofen so I can die right now. Let me just do that. Cause this is just straight up torture. Like, oh my God, I was tortured. Cause number one, I already don't like her. She's an asshole, man. I don't fucking like Cheryl. She's an asshole. She always yelling at me and screaming at me for nothing. And I don't freaking talk to her. And it's like, okay, she'll tell me something, right? Here's how stupid and insane she is. She'll tell me something, right? And I hear it. And the way I respond to her is that I look at her and I shake my head. And she got mad at me for doing that because I won't freaking say yes. What? I was like, what the heck? Then she got mad at me. It started going off with me. Like, look, you need to talk. Like, you need to tell me what's going on and stuff like this, because all that head shaking and stuff, I don't know. Like, what are you even talking about? You asked me a question and I shook my head. It was a yes or no question. I was like, man, I'm about to just leave, man. I can't take no more of this working at your tail. She get mad over stupid stuff. She asks dumb questions. She want to talk about nothing. And I don't like her because of her personality. And nobody has to deal with it. And here's the thing. Nobody at my job likes her. No one. No one. Maybe Miss Jones, who is like the head female manager. Maybe her. Maybe. Everybody else talks about her behind her back and doesn't freaking like it. That's like dishonest as a mug, because I don't be like that. I look at Cheryl a certain way and she can tell I don't like her because I don't freaking talk to her. And you see my face? This is the face of a person that don't like you. So stop talking to me. And she does stop talking to me when I look at her like that. But like this one time, like we had to work together this week, right? And I think it was like on freaking Wednesday. We had to go on my cooler, get some stuff out. Now I had to throw away some boxes that like the food came in. I had to put it in the baler and stuff and bail it. And she went in my cooler, pulled out the whole pallet of freaking food that was up there, even though it was only like half empty of food and stuff, because it's half empty because we taking food off. If we were putting food on, it'd be half full. So she pulled it out of the freezer, which she's not supposed to freaking do because it clogs up the lane, because people got to get back and forth to their freaking cooler. And she pulled it out, and this dude Kenny, who works in the meat department, had to go, and their cooler is like right next to mine. He had to take his cart and go past her to get to their freaking cooler. And he was standing there for about a good 2 minutes until he finally, because he thought that she was going to move and she saw him. But he finally had to say, excuse me. And then she got mad at him and started cursing him out because she didn't want to move because she pulled all our food out in the freaking walkway. And after that happened, we put food on my cart and we went back out there and did some stuff. And then she went to there and I went in the back. And he saw me in the back and he was like, bro, props to you. And I was like, huh? What are you talking about? And he was like, props to you, man. Because I can't work with that B. I cannot work with that B. I cannot work with her. Nobody in here likes her at all. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was just saying stuff, man. And he was like, bro, nobody in here likes her, man. Props to you. Because I couldn't work with her. I would quit like immediately. I'd be cursing her out every day. It wouldn't be cool for the company and stuff. So props to you. How do you deal with it? I'd be like, look, man, you think I want to work with her? You think I seriously like Cheryl? I don't like her at all. I hate her. But I gotta work. I gotta like do my freaking job. So all I do is block her freaking stupid little voice out, and I focus on my job and just do my job. That's all I do. Like, come on. Like, I don't like Cheryl at all. If I could work with anybody else in here other than her, I would do it. Everybody else in there, I don't have a problem with at all, except her. Like, and nobody in there likes her, and she don't understand why. Like, she be talking to people, like they not actually gonna say anything back, like for real. And sometimes I internalize it and I don't say anything back because I'm not ready to leave my job. But once I'm going to leave, please know that you're going to get cursed out. Please know. Because I'm not going to sit here and listen to you blah, 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 calling me stupid and dumb over some dumb stuff you talking about, cursing me out over some dumb stuff. Like, I'm not going to sit here and listen to that, man. You will get cursed out yourself. That's what's going to happen. Like, straight up. I'm not playing around with it anymore. But, yeah, like, you see how passionate I get about Cheryl then? Because I really can't stand her like that. I really hate her. Like, I seriously do. And sometimes I'll be having to talk to her because it's about work. Like, if I could say nothing to her, I would say nothing to her. But sometimes I do because it's about work and stuff. But other than that, I'm gonna stop talking about work. How y'all been doing? I've been doing good. When I went to the library, I caught up. I downloaded those like the chapters, like manga chapters and stuff. Like now, I can really show y'all with my phone the freaking manga chapters and stuff because with that webcam, I cannot. It will not focus and stuff. But I downloaded. Like this is the I have a app called Manga Browser, and this is all my manga stuff that I have on it, like One Piece, One Punch Man, Boku, Hunter, Naruto, Gaiden, The God of High School, the original One Punch Man like manga comic, which still comes out by the way. Freezing, that's my manga right there. I love that manga. Noragami, a chapter for Noragami just came out like this past week. Mob Psycho, Blue Exorcist, I don't know Exorcist, and World Trigger. That's the stuff I'm reading, but I haven't caught up on more than half of this stuff. I haven't caught up at all. I haven't even read, like, from where the anime stopped from Mob Psycho, I haven't read anything. So I need to do that. But I downloaded freaking One Piece. And that's all I want to talk about is One Piece. Because what in the world is going on? Like, freaking Reiji, is that how you say her name? She looked like she like about to die. I don't know if freaking yo. I just realized, I just realized, bro, that I just had deja vu right there. Right then. Like literally at that moment, deja vu. I remember having a dream of me seeing this exact picture of freaking Reiji. But when I had the dream, Reiji wasn't even showed up yet. Like this is before she even was in like the manga. Before we even knew she existed. That's when I had the dream. And now I got the memory back. And that's the picture I saw in my dream. All of it, without the words and stuff that surround it, obviously. But this is what I saw, man. But, yeah, that's crazy. I told y'all I got psychic powers. But, yeah, Reiji looked like she about to die. And freaking Pedro and Tamago got some history. They both took each other's eyes, and Big Mom like took some of Pedro's life, took like 90 years away from him or something. No, 50 years away from him. Because Baron Tomoko is like, Mama took 50 years away from your regular lifespan bone. Took 50 years away from the dude. And I just had a couple of questions. Oh yeah, and for some reason, Brooke is about to fight Big Mom. Brooke is about to fight Big Mom. Like, oh my God. Now, listen, man. I got a couple questions. Number one, how in the world did Big Mom get into the treasure room and all of that? Now I know Big Mom's a Yonko and stuff, she just blasted her way in there, but it doesn't really look like she blasted her way into the treasure room. Oh, she did blast her way in the treasure room. I'm mistaken. Because I was about to go, bro, how in the world did Big Mom get in there? Because then Brooke locked himself inside there with the rest of those freaking, like, with the guards that was in there without, like, the Sweet Commander Smoothie. So I was just confused on that until I really looked at the freaking picture. And, like, this picture right here in the middle is, like, behind Big Mom, around Big Mom, you can see, like, all the dust and stuff that Oda be drawing. And, like, with the little, like, bricks and stuff, little pieces of brick, like, flying everywhere. That's what you can see and stuff. And by the way, Smoothie is very cute. By the way. But yeah, all I want to say is, if Brooke don't die, he defeated everybody else. Now we know that, I'm thinking Brooke is like maybe close to like captain level. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Brooke is captain level. Because everybody's gotten stronger. So I'm going to say Brooke is captain level strong. Because he defeated all those little fodder, like chess pieces that was in there, and plus some people that was a little bit strong that was in there inside the treasure room and jump. So I'm thinking he is captain level, but I don't really know. Brooke should die. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go because Brooke's already dead. Like, he's already dead. It's just that his soul came back to him. But Mama can steal your soul. And she can take away, like, some of your lifespan and stuff like that. And she has those type of powers. So I don't really know how this fight is going to go. Because technically, is Brooke alive? No. But yes, he is. Because he has a soul. So his soul came back to him. But I don't know if he's gonna die, really. I don't know how that's gonna work. And Mama really doesn't even want to kill him because she wants to, like, collect him for, like, her weird, like, animal book or whatever. But I just don't know how it's gonna go, man. I don't know. I know previously I stated that Pedro was a traitor, and I'm still thinking. I'm kind of 50-50 on it now. I'm not 100% like I was previously. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it. Because Pedro is like going around fighting these guys. And him and Tomoko don't like each other. Like, they legit don't like each other. And Mama took some lifespan away from him. So, I don't think Pedro's a traitor anymore. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Like, for real. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Other than that, I ain't really got nothing else to talk about with One Piece. Oh yeah, I know, like the Wano, like arc has been announced for 2017. Who didn't know that was gonna be after this? Like, who didn't know? Like, come on. And Oda's supposed to be like really excited for it. That's how come nobody's like, ooh, Wano, yeah, yeah. Because if you didn't know Wano was coming after Whole Cake Island, you're an idiot. You need to stop. Like, don't make any more predictions about anything. Because who didn't know Wano was coming after this? Like, why wouldn't Oda do Wano? Like, what do you think? The Straw Hats and them is just going to sit around and wait around? Like, on freaking Whole Cake Island? And not take Kinemon back to... Not Kinemon, but Dang. Dang. My little man. Freaking, why am I forgetting his name? Kinemon Kanjiro and Momonosuke. There we go. He think they ain't gonna take Momonosuke, who is the son of the is it Warlord? Is it Warlord or like another term? I'm forgetting the term. But he's the son of like the ruler of freaking Wano. Like, come on now. So I was just having a thought right there. That's how come I paused. Because my thought was, okay, now, and this has happened all within that little pause. My thought. Now, if the ruler if Kanjiro and freaking Kinemon are like Momonosuke's bodyguards, and the ruler has strong bodyguards guarding like the royal family and himself, are Kanjiro and Kinemon supposed to be like really strong? Is that what that is? Because if my son was Momonosuke's age, like around 10, I think Momonosuke is like 10 years old, and he wanted to go out to the world and explore and stuff, and I was some big ruler and stuff like that. You know how people think back then, they got work to do and stuff, they can't go around exploring, so they send out bodyguards and stuff. I'm gonna send out some bodyguards that's pretty strong to protect my son, like for real. So is Kinemon and Kanjiro supposed to be like really strong warriors in Wano? Like, is they supposed to be that? Because if they are, then that means the warriors of Wano really aren't that strong at all. Because Kinemon and Kanjiro, they not weak. Like, they know hockey. They know how to use their devil fruits and stuff like that. You know, Kanjiro has a really good devil fruit. Anything you draw comes to life. Like, Kanjiro can literally draw like 100 soldiers, and they don't even have to be like decent. So they could be stick figure soldiers, and he could draw like 100 of them in like 5 minutes, and then go to war within 10 minutes. Like, that's a really good and strong freaking devil fruit. And Kinemon, he has a good devil fruit too. He can cut like fire and stuff. He can make fire and all of that, which is good. But they not really that strong. Compared to the Straw Hats, they probably around like maybe Brook somewhere around like alright, the hierarchy is like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, then is Usopp. It's a toss-up between like Usopp, Frankie, and Nami. It's a toss-up between them. Well, not really Nami, because Nami don't even get into like real fights, so she below. But it's a toss-up between Usopp and like Frankie. So it's like, I don't know. So it's like, but I like Usopp, so I'm gonna say Usopp, then Frankie, then maybe Brook and Chopper. It's like a toss-up between them. Then if Robin would learn hockey, she would be right underneath Usopp. She would. But it's like, okay, you got Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Usopp. Then, now that I think about it, then it's like Robin and Frankie right there. Then you got Chopper and Brook right there. Then you got Nami. Like, Nami's on the bottom. Like, I know everybody keeps saying, oh, what about Chopper? Chopper need to be on the... No, Chopper knows hockey. Well, I don't know if Chopper knows hockey, but Chopper's stronger than freaking Nami. Nami's on the bottom. Forget it. She's on the bottom, man. Stop playing. And stuff. So, I'm thinking they probably around like Usopp and freaking Robin's level. Like Kanjiro and Kinemon. They that strong? Because they're not as strong as Sanji, even though Sanji ain't really, in the grand scheme of things, like that strong. And I think Luffy and Zoro are like even, because we still haven't seen Zoro have a real fight since freaking my man Kano or something like that. No, Karu. Yeah, Karu. Zoro haven't had a real fight since Karu, and even when he fought Karu, it wasn't like when Luffy fought Lucci. Like, it wasn't that. So Zoro really haven't had a real fight since Mr. One. Like, it's been that long, nigga, where both of them, after the fight, whoever won, laid out on the ground, knocked unconscious. Like, just their fighting spirit kept them alive. Like how when Luffy fought Lucci. That's what it was. After that fight, Luffy couldn't even move. That's what kind of fight Zoro needs, so we can really see how strong he is. But we haven't seen that at all. So, yeah. That's what I'm thinking they are and stuff. So it's like the Warriors in Wano. I'm bringing it back. So stay with me. The Warriors in Wano really aren't that strong, to be honest, because if Kanjiro and Kinemon are like strong, supposed to be like strong warriors in Wano, the ones that's protecting the king aren't really all that strong. Even though it was stated there are some strong warriors in Wano, like strong really doesn't mean Whitebeard. Strong just means Sanji. Like, put it like that. Even though Sanji is not weak at all, he's not freaking really strong. Like, really, really strong. So, yeah. But, yeah, man, that was just my thought and stuff. So, Wano, I'm looking forward to it. I really don't know what's going to go down. I know we probably going to see some poneglyphs in Wano. I know that, because them niggas from Wano created the poneglyphs. They got to have the third red poneglyph. Because Big Mom got one, and it's only 3 red poneglyphs. No, it's 4 of them. One is in Zou. We saw that when we went to go rescue Raizo, when we saw Raizo. The second one that we saw is in Big Mom's freaking treasure room that Brook is in right now. Big Mom's treasure room. And the third one is going to be Wano. It has to be. Like, they created the freaking poneglyphs. A clan from Wano created the poneglyphs. Like, what do you want? And even so, if that's true, that means that somebody in Wano got to have ties to the world government. Got to. Because if they created them, the world government got to know, man. Like, come on. But, yeah. Yeah, man, we're going to see that in freaking Wano and all that. And that's going to be cool and stuff. Oh, yeah. My Hero Academia, I've been reading that. Good chapters. Deku versus freaking Izuku. Good chapters and stuff. No, they the same person. Izuku versus Kachan, Bakugan, or whatever, how you ever say his name. Good chapters and stuff. Not really into it like that. I don't know why. Just not into this fight. It doesn't really mean anything because freaking Bakugan is freaking butthurt that freaking Deku is now stronger than him. He wants to fight him to see how strong he really is. You're gonna get dusted off. He already got dusted off by freaking Mean had a really good video. Go watch Manga Mean's video on like the last chapter that came out when Deku used 8% of like All Might's power and stuff. Like not All Might's power, it's his power because it's his power now. It's in his body. It's a really good video on it. I recommend you go watch that. And Mean talked about how 8% of freaking his power is like a lot. But I'm about to end this video or else like the video gonna shut off automatically. It has been an hour. I've been talking to y'all for an hour. So yeah, that's been going on in my life. All the stuff I've been thinking about, all the stuff I've been going through and all that, man. It's just a good podcast and stuff, man. But yeah. I may put up a podcast this Tuesday coming up. Whether or not if I do it, hey, that's it. I may put up some more videos too. So like some other ones. I probably want to talk about them and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like anything I had to say, man. Like the video, share, and subscribe to the channel. Will be greatly appreciated and all of that. And I give back. That's all I got, man. Danny Awesome. You're awesome. Peace. One love. I am out of here.